Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward, and on this episode, I'll be talking about Season 2 of The Dragon Prince. There may be some spoilers, especially from Season 1, but The Dragon Prince is an animated show on Netflix, and it's like a style like Avatar, The Last Airbender, but Season 2 picks up right after Season 1. You have, our heroes, Callum, Rayla, and Ezrin. They are together, and they're trying to deliver this dragon egg to its mother. Ezrin is the youngest prince, but his father was the king, and Callum is like the older stepbrother. And Rayla is an elf that they became friends with. She was on a mission to kill their father, but they eventually became friends, and they went on the mission together. And season 1 ended with them on top of this mountain, and the egg hatches. So the Dragon Prince is born. His name is longer, but they nickname him Zim. And Zim is a storm dragon. And he's a cute little playful dragon, just like any kind of newborn. And their mission is still the same. Deliver Zim to his mother so they can prevent the war. They are being pursued by Claudia and Soren. Those are the children of Viren. And Viren is a guy in the first season. He's like the right hand of the king, and he's like a sorcerer, and he eventually betrays the king, and he's trying to start a war. So Claudia, she does magic as well. Soren is more of the headstrong soldier guy. He just wants to fight. He's not too bright, but they play off each other really well as brother and sister. Back in their hometown, Viren is trying to convince everyone to start a war. He's saying that the princes were kidnapped by the elf, which is not true. And, he just has his own agenda for everything. And it's not really working out too well. He eventually finds this mysterious mirror. And he's trying to figure out what the mirror is showing him. And it's like a mysterious figure there. And he makes a connection with that figure. And it just leads him down a really dark path. The show is wonderful. This season is just as good as the first season. I like the season a little bit more because there's more character development for certain characters, like Callum. I think in the first season he didn't know what he was. They wanted him to be a soldier, but he's not really the soldier type, and he fell into magic. He learned how to use spells and everything like that. And when the first season ended, he broke the orb that he had so he can use magic. So he really couldn't connect to the magic anymore in this season. So he had his ups and downs, with self-doubt in this season. But after going through something, I don't want to spoil everything, but he went through something and he found himself. He found his purpose, and despite not having the ability to use magic, he still, charged ahead to help his friends. And it was really cool to see that. With Rayla, in the first season, she had this bond, like this assassin's bond on her arm, so she couldn't really use her arm, and her arm was slowly dying. So when Zim was born, Zim was able to break the bond off and heal her hand. So in this season, she seems a little bit happier because she can use both of her hands now, and they make a lot of jokes, to that throughout the season, that she can use both hands and she can do stuff, and it's really good to see. She tries to make a connection with Callum, a stronger bond with Callum. You could tell that she likes him. She really likes him. It's hard to tell if Callum has any feelings for her, but she does like him, and she wants, her mission is still the same: delivers him to his mom. Then you have Ezrin, and Ezrin goes through a lot as well because he is the next king in line, and he does find out that his father has been killed, and that really affects him. He leans in more to his ability to talk to animals. He was shy about it in the first season, but this season he's more forefront, and they respect him more, and they listen to him, more. And he takes on a huge responsibility towards the end of the season, and he makes a huge decision that affects the entire group. And I want to see where they go, with that in later seasons. Then you have Claudia and Soren, and they're pursuing the princes, but they both have hidden missions that were given to them by their father. And Soren's hidden mission was to kill the princes, and Claudia has a thing for Callum. Like, they connect, and she was open with him and told him that his father had died, and Claudia and Soren go back and forth about what to do about the situation. They kind of want to help the princes, but they also have the responsibility of what their father told them to do. So it's like a back and forth with them. Claudia had more to do this season because of her magic and her sorcery, so she was a little bit more in the forefront. Soren was mostly for the jokes and for the fighting. He had some good battles with Rayla, and he even had a battle with a dragon. We finally got to see another dragon, and this dragon used fire. Thunder, of course, uses thunder, and again, Zim is a storm dragon. So it was good to see the people actually combat a dragon, and they almost had him, but I'm not going to spoil what happened. Again, it's only 9 episodes, and the first season, I believe, came out in September, and this one came out recently, February 15th, so it wasn't that much time, but in the 9 episodes, you get a lot of information in there in the 25 minutes that the episodes are, but as you watching it, as I was watching it, I was wanting more. I was fully invested in everything that was going on, all the characters and all the twists and changes that were happening in the series. So it pulls you in, and then just like that, boom, it's over. The 9 episodes is over, and it's like a cliffhanger at the end. It's just like episode 9 ends, and you're like, what happens next? I want to see it already, and I think that's a sign of a good series. And I hope that maybe, again, that season 3 doesn't take so long to come out. Maybe it comes out in the summer or sometime this year, since it's so early in the year. But it's a good series. It's a strong series, and it's getting better with each passing episode. The animation looks really good. The characters are a lot of fun. It's lighthearted. I wish there was a little bit more combat into it. Like Avatar: Last Airbender has some real good combat, and I want this show to dive into that more, the combat aspect of it. But the characters are a lot of fun, and season 2 was really good. Again, another 9 episodes. So I hope you check it out. If you have watched it, let me know your thoughts on this particular series and where you want to see it go next. Thank you for listening. Deuces.